All right, guys, you want to talk about the trailer for the movie Isn't It Romantic?
I gotta confess, I saw a quick Twitter thing with no sound on this.
I've heard nothing about this, and it doesn't even have a picture, so I have nothing going into it.
So let me give you what I imagine the elevator.
Oh, Adam Devine's in this. All right, he's funny.
And, Rebel Wilson's in it.
Okay.
Apparently, and Liam Hemsworth.
All right.
Hemsworth. Rebel Wilson, I think, like hits her head on something, and she wakes up, and her life is a romantic comedy.
Okay.
But it's funny.
So is this is a romantic comedy movie as well, I imagine?
I don't even know. It says drama romance on this thing here.
Okay.
So anything could happen. But I think we have to find out what the trailer is going to show us.
I hope there's a laugh track. All right, conceptually.
Yeah, no,
works.
I forgot that I hate comedies. When I went into it, I was like so excited, but then actually seeing the actual movie, what they're gonna do, it's interesting. I would definitely put this ahead of normal stuff, where she's like, no, just cut to the next morning. I didn't realize she had an accent. That's my whole thing with. I'm so out of touch with funny people. It's got the squinty-eyed guy you like
Adam
from
Devine.
stuff, right? He's been in some things. I think he's funny.
Yes, I don't know if there's going to be taken advantage of in this movie.
What is your take? You're like,
so,
huh.
I think, and she even says it in this, so she tries to curse, she goes, it's PG-13. I think that is a curse for a lot of horror movies, but a lot of comedies.
This is terrifying.
Because they really can't push certain boundaries, and it's probably just that I'm getting old. This is probably fine for a teen audience. I think they would enjoy this.
Fuck the kids.
Yes. For me, though, I like a little bit more of edgy humor. I like things to be...
well, that could have been the joke, that she's like, motherfucker, whatever, and they're all like whatever,
sure.
Right? That could have been part of what's so funny.
But
right?
with the comedy audience, you're trying to get the most amount of money
possible.
possible. You have to hit this wide net.
Yeah.
For me, again, this is probably fine. I think this could be something like, okay, I'm going to bed, let me throw a movie on, and like my girlfriend would probably like this. In general, I don't think I would go out of my way to watch this. It's got great people, though, which it definitely lends to it. I don't know if this trailer was the best. I do like the guy who goes to steal her purse. I saw that coming. I was like, all right, it's gonna do that. Yeah, it looks a little bit like him, actually, yeah.
Buff Casey Neistat.
He might be buff. Is buff, actually.
All the cool people are cool. It's awful.
But for me, I think it's just that it's not my type of comedy.
No. Like, imagine, though, so this is like a post-rom-com thing, right? This is like, Zach and Miri need wedding dates. I combined two titles. I did not get a title wrong.
Sure.
This is like everyone is already sick of romantic comedies, so we're going to put out something that, subverts the whole thing. We're getting knocked up, people. We're doing stuff differently, right? Only this is like, if the movie really is PG-13, which I assume it is. Right?
Has to be.
Yeah, and this is like a literal thing. So, imagine if you're like a kid, and there's all these old movies, and they're still making movies, and you're like a girl. I guess girls watch these things, right? And then all of a sudden something comes out that's like, no, real world isn't like that, meh, and has a whole smashed together thing. This might be awesome. They might be like, oh, this is great. I love this. Yeah. I support this. I will never watch this. Fuck this movie. But I love that it exists.
In the PG-13 comedies, for me, I much prefer things that have a little more slapstick and stuff. And she is an actress that does do that well.
Yeah.
And maybe this movie is full of those things, but they didn't really showcase a lot of that in the trailer. But this was kind of the story trailer, where it kind of just explained everything in its natural progression of how it actually goes down. Maybe in trailer 2 there might be more funny things and less explaining. The exposition might be what's hurting this, because you have to condense this down to a minute and a half.
The next trailer can assume that you've either seen or heard what the premise of the movie is, and cut all that part out and just show you some funny things that happen. Yeah.
Because Chris Farley comedies, mostly PG-13, were hysterical.
Yeah.
And,
it doesn't have to be R. Yeah,
no, but I earlier said that an R is what makes things funnier. And while it is true, but there are demographics that can pocket that PG-13 appropriately. And maybe this does this, but this trailer, the one we are judging, trailer number 1 here, doesn't do it for me. I'm going to have to say this is a thumbs down.
Exactly. I hate all comedies. My heart is dead. I only laugh at dry tweets at this point. So this is definitely a thumbs down for me.
He only laughs at James Gunn tweets from 2010.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The people have to know that's not my sense of humor.
I already cut. But that's the...
No, two thumbs down, but I do want to say that I support this and hope this brings...
Yeah, I do think it'll be okay.
Someone joy, right?
Yeah.
Someone should enjoy their lives, not me.
All right, guys, let us know in those comments what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.